Hello, welcome to Law Lingo. I'm Cole Larson. With me today is Serge Ettinger, and today we'll be talking about separation agreements. So Serge, to start us off, what is a separation agreement?
Well, that's a good question, Cole. A separation agreement is essentially a legally binding contract between spouses who have recently separated that want to deal with all family issues. There can be an interim separation agreement, which is a temporary agreement dealing with some of the family issues until a final agreement is prepared, or if the matter proceeds to court until there's a court order issued.
Okay. Now, when it comes to separation agreements, deciding between a recently separated couple, whether it's to get a separation agreement or go to court, how does one really decide which way to go?
Well, when spouses separate, it's important that they each go and see their own lawyer and obtain independent legal advice and retain a lawyer. One of the jobs of the family lawyer is to obtain the necessary information from the spouse and provide an opinion as to whether negotiating a separation agreement is appropriate or whether it's more appropriate to proceed with a court application. Generally speaking, if it's a high conflict separation, attempting to negotiate a separation agreement will probably not be an appropriate option.
Okay. Can spouses prepare their own separation agreements without a lawyer?
Well, technically they can, but it's highly not advisable to do so. Once again, when spouses separate, it's important to obtain your own independent legal advice. Each should retain their own lawyer. There's many issues that are complex that arise upon separation, and it's important for them to understand their rights and obligation. The other important element is that it's important that parties exchange full financial disclosure so they're aware of all the assets and debts prior to entering into a separation agreement. When both parties have their own lawyer, both of these things can be accomplished. The other concern with parties preparing their own separation agreement is if there hasn't been independent legal advice and there hasn't been full financial disclosure, there's a greater chance of the agreement being set aside in the future if one party challenges the agreement.
All right, and we'll finish off with one more question. Can the terms of a separation agreement be enforced by a court of law?
Yes, it's a legally binding contract or agreement, so the court can and will enforce the terms of a separation agreement, provided that it hasn't been set aside for any of the reasons that I've already discussed. Having said that, there are issues dealing with the children, such as custody, access, and child support. And the primary determining issue on these issues is the best interest of the children. So there's a chance a court could open these issues up and review them further.
Okay. That's about all the questions I have here. Thank you very much, Serge. That was Serge Ettinger, and I'm Cole Larson. Thank you for watching Law Lingo.
We hope you have found Law Lingo to be interesting and informative. Please feel free to contact us at the number below.